Hello, Divine Feminines. At least that is who this video is intended for. If you are a masculine watching for your feminine side or to get a peek into what's going on in your Divine Feminines world, welcome. Alright, I decided to do a live shuffle for this pick a card reading. I'm using the Fairy Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Riley Valentine because it's one of my only full tarot decks, and I didn't want to use the Druid Craft Tarot. It's very masculine energy, and this is definitely because the Divine Feminines tend to be the chasers, and there's a message of huge motherly love coming through, self-love, healing love, and so yeah, I really wanted to get some personal messages. If you would like to support the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Let people know that you appreciate the guidance. Yeah, it's your boy Chelsea Kaylin, whatever. Didn't introduce myself, but there it is. Yeah, let people know. And if you would like to get in line for a personal card reading with me about a twin flame situation, or just about your life purpose, or just get a glimpse on your healing, whatever the case may be, or a healing Reiki session, the descriptions for the services, as well as the information, will be down below in the information box, along with a link to the PayPal for energy exchange donations if you feel so inclined. When I get $11.11, you don't even know. You don't even know. That's a sip of gas. That's almost a week's worth of coffee. You know, like, keeps me going. And you can join me on Patreon for monthly contributions in exchange for services I do on the first of every month. And of course, Facebook and Instagram for free daily guidance, because I like peeking into the ether and I love being here for everybody. Alright, so let's get a message here. The cards have been dealt. They will look upside down to you, but they are right side up to me. Let that be a synchronicity to you if you so need it to be. I'm just gonna make them aligned. Oh, so full of synchronicity, these live shuffles. Kind of like that, actually. Alright, so I'm going to tilt you down so you can resonate with the message. Excuse you. Angel. No. Go to your spot. Sit. Sit. Lie down. Lie down. Stay. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Alright. Woo. Peace, babes. Alright. Pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. Don't mind my list. Pause if you need more time for the freeze frame. Take your time. Take a breath. If you're having trouble deciding, you can pick more than one. I mean, it's whatever. But we're gonna get popped up. And we're gonna get started with group 1's message to you, you Divine Feminine. Okay. You just really started to ignite and connect into the world through your solar plexus. So what's going on here? You have Prince of Spring, which is the Knight of Wands, immediate action, passionate relationship, which is about you and your outer world, not so much about your divine counterpart. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss and holiday time together, and if you ain't together, you're enjoying this time apart as if it were a honeymoon. You're getting good with your own divine masculine side. That's the best way to send your divine masculine love, to be quite honest. It's to send your own masculine energy love that will create a balance that will help heal him on a psychic level. So, them, I should say, because, I mean, the masculine in the balance of all things, but we like to be inclusive here. Yes, we do. It's the only way to be. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirits of fun to shine. So, really relax. Have fun. Have fun. I'm sensing that just expressing your purity, yourself, just allowing yourself to change and feel more powerful in the same room with your friends who have known you for a while, it feels like risky business. And that's what's life without risk. You know, that's adventure. That's the fun of it. So, morph and watch the world morph around you. Have fun with this game. Play with the universe. All right? And get good with creating your own masculine linear structure. Because you've got that power, babe. I mean, your solar plexus really is saying yes. Say yes to whatever you need to put a little oomph behind. You know, the Knight of Wands is like, that's an okay go energy. All right? You got this. You got this. You making it happen. Don't push. You got time. I just want to say that right now. Like, you've got, and time is so precious. Time is so precious. Don't waste it on an invisible bond that will eventually form in the 3D reality. What you do for yourself is for the bond. And it will react in kind. Have fun. Love yourself. Make love to yourself. Make love to life. Because when you lie with someone, you're sharing that sacral connection. And this is allowable when you tap in with your solar plexus and are allowed to say yes, and you start making love with life, right? That's joy. That's play. You want to get good with it. This needs to become second nature and not energetic work. Because inertia, you know, especially if you've been born in the darkness with lack of love, this is really good for you to flip the script, to switch into a joyful frequency and allow the rest to catch up. You don't got to work so hard to get what you want. But you do have to work just hard enough for things to really start getting good. I mean, they're already good to snowball, to really have an accumulative, noticeable, rapid effect. Beautiful message. Yes, it is. I just heard. Take care, rock on. I love you for loving yourself. I love you to bits and pieces, back together again. You know where to find me for future or personal guidance along your ascension. Take care if you're popping off now. Group 2. What's the message for this divine feminine force? All right. I'm feeling melancholy. I'm feeling a need to protect yourself. I'm feeling like you've been bombarded so much in your past. And that's the thing. It's the past. It's not real. It's not around you anymore. It's just in your energy. It's in your molecular makeup. It's an emotion that you've clung to, and you haven't faced the reality that things are different, that things have changed. You have not changed along with your changing circumstances. 4 of summer, 10 of winter, 5 of autumn. It is safe for you to love. If you haven't received the love necessary from either the feminine embodier or masculine embodier of your upbringing, it's really difficult to calibrate into a situation where you can exert your pure love. And in fact, if you're coming from that background, you have to just try. You have to practice so that it's not your fault at all. It is safe for you to shed old ways as you learn what love is. Don't condemn yourself or punish yourself as you're graduating into a higher frequency. That's the point. That's your gift. That's your graduation gift. Self-love. No punishment. It is safe for you to love yourself along your journey. That will allow for things to come in your way because, and I'm getting, do you want a dog? Do you want a child? Do you want a new relationship, a new career? That's not going to be able to come into your field of vision until you get good and you're like, I won't self-sabotage, right? When you create that safety projection, I won't self-sabotage. That's when spirit goes like, okay, now I'm willing to risk putting this in your way because I sense that you might take the reins and not harm inadvertently. It is safe for you to love yourself so that you may reflect that upon others. So this is 4 of Cups, 10 of Swords, and 5 of Pentacles. 4 of Summer, 4 of Cups. I'm not going to read the captions. There are, but you can if you want. The 4 in the suit, and the 4 of Cups. It's effort to distance yourself from an egotistical attachment. 3 is an ascension number of ego. And 4 is like, if you can't trust your ego, you can trust the unknown. oh, there's always another emotion to be had. Oh, there's always a different way to view this. Oh, there's always something else going on. I don't have to feel this way. Now, this is just creating space for a suggestion from the 4D in whatever way, shape, or form, an inspired thought, an intuitive feeling, or a dream. All right? Those are main ways of communicating with your angels at this point in time. Don't think so much. 10 of Winter, 10 of Swords. This is, it can be seen as betrayal. Recently, I've been seeing it as like a free fall. There's too much you could possibly think about. This is, again, making that space. There's too much you could possibly think of. So it's better to feel your feelings and to make room for new feelings and to not think so much and not even feel so much. Because you're at a breaking point. It's showing through your physical reality. It's showing through where your patience runs out. And it shows where you need to go to get some real R&R. You need to just allow for changes in your physical world. And trust that it will be for the better. You are safe. I know that it may not feel like it. But trust me when I say, your level of attachment is only as strong, your level of suffering, I'm sorry, is only as strong as the level of your attachment. To despair is to turn your back on God. If nobody else is going to love you, love yourself. I know that's not culturally acceptable, but it's on the rise. But rarely does loving yourself sink down into the sacral, is allowed by the solar plexus, sunk to the sacral, and acted out through the root. You're on your journey to that sort of energy, to the root energy, to the movement forward energy. But right now, there's some calibration that needs to happen. Don't think so much. Take control of your emotions. Allow for different ones to embody through you. And watch how the world changes, reacts in kind. You gotta trust yourself. You're powerful. You're beautiful. You're everything. You're perfect. You're perfect. It's a psychological divide that goes very, very deep. It's like slicing through the brain. A stab and a slice. Let's create a divide that hurts. So that someone somewhere can play big boy with big money. When you accomplish feeling safe in your own skin, you help that reality dissolve. Because they don't have power over you. David Bowie, The Labyrinth, at the very end. You have no power over me. Power over me. Power. The one line she couldn't remember. Oh! Alrighty. Good luck on your labyrinth. Take care, rock on. I love you for loving yourself. There's something the All-Mother wants to speak also about, okay, so when we realize how we've been wronged, how we've been raised, how we absorbed an example of what a divine feminine, what they do, how they act, we constantly compare ourselves, especially when we're younger, because we imitate in order to be accepted in the tribe and survive on a DNA, natural, wild level. And so it's okay to forgive this person, whoever they may be, the matriarch, impressionator. It's a word, I made it up. Forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. They're channeling demonic energy, and that's just a phrase. You know, they're acting out in lack of love, and it's not that they cannot be saved. It's that it's not your responsibility to save them. It's nobody's responsibility to save them. Not even Jesus Christ. He just loves everybody. That entity, that idea that is still alive because of a book that was handed down and kept it alive and was spread around. Now, I don't believe in the whole book, but I do believe in the power of being remembered. Cool. I know I went off like on a side trail there. The All-Mother just wants you to grow and be. You're afraid that your blooms won't come out right. The magic of alchemy, friend, is not giving a damn. Just pouring your whole self into it and finding out. Finding out. Surprise yourself. Okay. You're loved. You're so loved. And, okay, so this 5 of Pentacles also, when it says poor timing for a career change, you've set something in motion. And you can't really take a turn now because you're already experiencing a turn. You know, you don't want to spin out. So stay calm, stay centered, release your emotions, don't fret. All right? King equipment. Don't fret. Just unfold in love. Take care, rock on. I love you for loving yourself. I love you to bits and pieces and back together again. Did I say this already? I don't know. I love you. Take care if you're popping off now. Group 3. Divine Feminines. Message for you who believe you're on who are on a twin flame journey. So, Princess of Winter, inquisitive, truthful, realistic, and undiplomatic. Information that can help you, but information that can be... I'm not reading that caption. Passion, unrequited love. So the Page of Swords, passion and unrequited love. It sucks right now. It sucks that another person hasn't taken responsibility for how sharp their sword is, or they can't wield it. Their sword is too heavy. They forgot to practice with wood first and master certain steps and footwork and moving the body before using themselves first, weapons second. It's okay to not want to be around that. It's dangerous, all right? So unfortunately, the people who chose this group, y'all are experiencing this power of the ability to say no. If you think they're saying no to you, honey, no, flip the script. You don't want to be around a little fuckboy who can't stop hurting people because he's hurt. Because he's not patient. I just gotta, like, he's putting on airs because he's worried about being judged, and it's harmful. And not just to you. This is twisting him up. You can't touch that. Not even so much with your vibes. All right? You can pray for them. Don't do it too hard, though. You would actually be more of service to them if you turned inward and lit yourself ablaze so that your light may unconsciously, just like from far beyond in the horizon, it will be a disturbance in the force for them in divine timing. Whenever you get good and bump up the level and feel, fuck yeah, you know, balanced, stable, fire, dragon, self-love, self-care, don't need nobody. But it's not that you don't need nobody. There will always be a space. Always an opportunity. You're saving a seat for them, and that's good. They really need that energy, right? Like, this is not forever. Please trust me when I say that. This is just until they learn. Until you learn. Little bit. Divine feminine power. They are the decoration. We're psychically linked to our divine counterpart. So they will feel what we feel while dealing with their own stuff. And masculine embodiers tend to be way more alright? So it's okay, though, to trust that your connection will not dissolve, only solidify. In absolute absence, I'm sensing this group, it's like not a whole lot of communication, if any at all. You might not even have met this partner yet, or you know of them, but it's very, very distant. It's very distant, and it's just like you need to dissolve your matrix world into a place that's inviting for them. And the only way to do that, honey, talk about a synchronicity. Oh my God. Oh my God. Me and my relationship with money is so fucked up, and my twin is wealthy as fuck, and it tickled my brain, you know what I mean? And I let myself kind of like lean into this idea. No, I want my house. I want it my way, and I want it perfect, you know? And when that happens, my energy will be like on a healed, satisfied, like, this is good level, and that's one step closer. That's what we're talking about here. What do you want? Make it happen for yourself. Magnetize it in. Project it out by creation, right? And don't care too much. It sucks. It hurts. They're always going to be there, though. They're always going to be there. You can always come back to it. And if you can do your best to actually actively stop thinking about them, put them on the shelf for now. Anytime you think like, oh, I want that goodie, it's like, no, bitch, you diabetic. We reducing your sugar for now. Okay, you can have it when it's allotted. Okay, it's that kind of feeling. So just growing pains, babe. Growing pains. Oh, my thoughts are the only cause of my suffering. This hurts only because I had an idea of them. Well, I got lots I could do on my own time. I could build me. Often when we project onto other people, it's only because there's something that we are afraid to obtain the responsibility to embody in our own selves, so we place it outside of ourselves for us to admire. And what? Not put the effort into it. When passion finds you, put your energy into it. And it's not with this person right now. He's acting a fool. They're acting a fool. Alright? That's all. Hold on. Your divine counterpart is healing their inner child. When they look at you, it's like, imagine being a 5-year-old falling in love with a 30-year-old. You're beyond them. But they're stimulated into wanting to grow up. But they're still in a state where they need time to do that. They're still 5. But, you know, when it comes to age gaps in relationships, a 35-year-old and a 70-year-old, you know, that's not, those are 2 adults. I'm just saying, on an energetic spiritual level, like, they're learning a hard way. Let them. Kids are going to be wild, all right? They got to learn their limitations. And you are literally not, you do not need to fill any role for them right now. They are repelled. They need to listen to the All-Mother and the All-Father on their own. So that they're grown. So that they don't bring a responsibility for you to fulfill that's not yours. Nor is it theirs for them to fulfill your own. Always that mirror. All right, that's better. Take care, rock on. I love you for loving yourself. You know where to find me for future or personal guidance along your ascension. Take care if you're popping off now. Group 4. Sorry. Group 4. This is a really beautiful message. You're realizing very quickly that whether this twin flame, this person is your twin flame or not, you're casting aside concerns and you're falling in love with a passionate relationship with spirit, however that comes to you. That can be in a way of a different relationship. You're releasing the term brilliantly so. Because magic doesn't come from grasping. And so 2 of Spring, which is 2 of Wands, with new love, a new person or situation or what have you, a newness has stirred your romantic feelings. And this relationship, whoever you're thinking about, or lack thereof, lack of a relationship, lack of a twin flame, 2 of Spring, 2 of Wands, this is unionizing with spirit. This is balancing your own energies. This is creating and laying down the groundwork. Really, though. On a minimalist, basic level. I don't need anything but me and spirit. Any third is welcome. Be that a career, be that a new love, be that a new passion, a new hobby, a new sense of self. So yeah, you can thank this person. For sure. But again, I'm feeling like there's a lift of the term. There's a weight lifted off of this. It's like, oh my God, I don't have to give a fuck. I don't have to give a fuck. And when you don't give a fuck, you have so much room for new fucks. If this is a twin flame relationship, which honestly it's not if, it's so funny. It's a soulmate relationship right now. All right. It's a soulmate relationship that has triggered you into the right direction. Just think of it that way, no matter what. All right. And fall in love with your new direction. Have fun, pour yourself into it, especially if it's not a relationship and more project based or career based or you know, like application of yourself based. Yeah. Alrighty, that's all. It's a really great reading. That's great energy. Good for you. Alrighty, y'all. Take care, Rogan. I love you for loving yourself. Love you to bits and pieces and back together again. You know where to find me for future or personal guidance along your ascension. Take care. I'm pretty sure I did an intro. I'm pretty sure. It's an easy fix.